Hey guys, welcome back. So it's that time of the year where it's getting kind of cold and I like to drink tea. I went to Amazon and got this electric kettle to make me hot water. So the brand is called Aicok. Not sure how to say that, to be honest. Electric kettle, model number. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Apparently it's for household use only. So yeah, pretty generic box. So let's go ahead and open it up. So we do have a manual. Not sure why we would need one, but maybe for information. Alright, so it looks like it's packed quite well. There's some nice cushions here. So we have the kettle itself, and you guys can see how well it's packed. Looks like we also get a warranty card, and then we have the base. And that's it pretty much for the box. So a pretty nice looking base. There's a little chrome trim around the bottom. This is where the kettle connects on the top. Underneath we have nice rubber feet, so that keeps it from sliding around. And it looks like we can wind our cord here on the bottom. And the power wattage is 1500 watts. So I like how short it is right now. I'm just going to keep it that way. My plug is really close. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the kettle itself. Very nice. I like the stainless steel. It looks industrial. So this is 1.5 liter capacity, so it's not huge. So let's check out the materials. So we have plastic here on top. This is metal. You can see it's all metal inside there. Our handle is completely plastic, but it actually feels good. It's got a nice width to it, so there's something to hold it, so it's quite comfortable. So on the top here we have some buttons, and it looks like maybe a display. So we got to keep warm, temperature on and off. So if we go to the bottom, we can see that's where we connect to the base. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to land on here. It looks very nice. So on the top here we have a button here that we can push, and that releases the lid to open. Now the great thing about this kettle is that once you warm it up, it keeps the water hot, and the reason is because it's actually insulated. These walls are quite thick, and we have a gasket here for insulation. So the only heat leakage we have is through these little vents here out the spout. And also the spout is nice and wide, so it should be really easy to pour. So very nice design and a beautiful looking kettle. Alright, so I'm going to rinse it out and put some water in it, and we'll check out the controls. And by the way, we do have a logo here on one of the sides. And also if we look inside, we can see it says food grade 3 or 4. I guess that's the stainless steel. And then we have the maximum level and the minimum level there. Alright, so I put the water in. Let's go ahead and close it. Plug the base in, and we can put our kettle on top of it. Alright, so it looks like we got some life here. So it's telling us the water temperature right now of the cold water inside that I just put in there. It's 63 degrees. So let's see what these buttons do. So if I push keep warm, okay, so I can choose the temperature on the keep warm. And I guess it lets you go through quite a bit of decent range here. Alright, that's awesome. So if I click on temperature, it's on 90 right now. Okay, this is where you can set the temperature. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to hit the on and off switch and see what happens. Okay, so it goes to 212 degrees. That's what it's going to warm it up to. Okay, so it looks like it just shows you where it's going when you first push it, and now it just tells you where it's at, and it keeps it on that. Let's see, if we click temperature, okay, that tells us where it's going. And if we don't do nothing, it goes back. Alright, pretty cool. So I'm going to turn it off because I want to time it, how fast it'll get from 70 here to 212, which is boiling temperature. Alright, so I got my stopwatch out. I'm going to push on, and we're going to start it, and we're going to see how long it takes for this to get to 212 boiling. And by the way guys, it is almost at the max line, so just a little bit under. Alright, so we got to 100 pretty quick. I guess it took a minute to get there. So it's been about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and we are 144, and I can hear it starting to make some noises. I guess it's starting to really heat up. Well, not too bad so far, we're doing pretty good. We got about 60 to go to get to that 112. So 4.5 minutes later, we are at 200 almost. Oh, there we go, 200. So yeah, it looks like it's going to take about 5 minutes. And that's quite quick, and we can start seeing there's steam coming out of it. Alright, so we're really close to 212, and we got 5 minutes. And there it goes, it's done. So yeah, just a little bit over 5 minutes, and we got ourselves 1.5 liters of hot water. So from here we can do nothing and it'll just cool off eventually, or we can push this keep warm button here and set the temperature to whatever we need it. So let's say we like our water, let's just say, I don't know, 170. So we'll leave it right there, and it's going to keep it on or keep it warm, should I say, at 170. All right, guys, so I think I wasn't showing you right on how the keep warm works. If you want to keep it a certain temperature, you're going to click the keep warm button, and then you're going to set your temperature. So let's say I want 170, and then you have to click the on and off button here. So if you click it, it's basically going to have those little 3 dots on the top there, and that's indicating that it's holding that temperature. So I'm very curious how long it's going to take for the water temperature to drop to 170. So let's say it's 1240. We'll see how good this thermal is, how well it can keep the water hot. All right, so let's go ahead and make some tea. So I got my cup ready here with this English breakfast tea. So it's a black tea. So let's go ahead and pour it, see how it pours. And as you guys can see, it pours really nice. So the spout seems to work really good. So here's the bad part I noticed. Once you remove it from the stand, it's not going to keep it warm anymore, which is unfortunate. You would think it would have some kind of memory that would remember what you set it to last. Very interesting. So you have to do it every time if you want to keep it warm. All right, so I'm just going to let it sit here, wait for our time, and I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea. All right, so it's been 35 minutes and it's 172. So yeah, it looks like it'll last about 40 minutes till 170, which is quite a reasonably long time. And then when it hits 170, it's gonna keep it warm, so you can always have that perfect temperature water. All right, guys, so this is the electric kettle made by Aicok. I definitely like the way it looks. I love the handle on it. The controls are easy to use. The lid opens easily. It's all high quality stainless steel. It's insulated, so it's not hot to the touch on the outside. It seems like a great kettle overall. So if you guys drink a lot of tea or just need hot water for other things, then this is a great thing to have. I'm definitely going to be enjoying mine and using it every day. Alright guys, well hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, then hit that like button. If you want to pick up a kettle like this for yourself, I'm going to have some links in the description, so check that out. If you enjoy videos like this and you want to see other things I do on this channel and you're not subscribed, then hit that subscribe button to see more. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.